Do you have like a really good example that people could wrap their heads around in terms of a place where humans have actually made it drastically better from a climate perspective compared to maybe the overarching thought process around it making it worse?
I mean, I can't think of any place where we haven't made it much better, because we've made it much better in what I call the empowered world, the places with low cost, reliable energy that you can use to develop, but also the unempowered world. And so, I mean, you could take either one, but just consider the United States. I mean, we have every form of climate imaginable here, which is part of why I don't worry about the kinds of changes people are even speculating, let alone what I think is realistic in the global climate system. So you have something like polar Alaska, and then you have swampy Florida, and where I live in California is not perfect climate politically, but I think it's a perfect climate in terms of just, that really nice kind of dry climate near the ocean. So we have every climate imaginable. And we all live really long lives, and we don't have that much trouble with climate. Climate is a rhetorical thing in our lives. Like, it's a rhetorical negative. But life used to be an emergency in general because people were poor. And in particular, it was a climate emergency because of, even something like a harvest. So maybe a harvest is a great example. Just, we don't think now of something like the Dust Bowl being possible. And it really isn't possible to us now because of modern irrigation and other modern technology. But all of this depends on machines, and the ability to use machines at a very large scale depends on low cost, reliable energy. And that's part of why I think fossil fuels are so crucial, because I'm going to argue this goes to the second point, but they're a uniquely cost effective form of energy. They're not at all rapidly replaceable by solar and wind.